Hello everyone and welcome to a foundation review that I am very grateful to be doing here. I was given this product here by Octoly, or I was sent this product from Octoly, from BECCA, etc, etc. I feel like it's been a while since I've done an Octoly related product review here, but basically if you haven't heard of Octoly before, they're a fantastic website for content creators here in the beauty community or the style community online, be it Instagram, YouTube, what have you. So definitely go ahead, check them out, apply, see if you qualify and everything. I always have my link listed down below so that you get extra points when you sign up, I get extra points from your sign up, all that good stuff. But they've just got tons and tons of products from different makeup companies. There's some fashion items and stuff. And then if you see something you like, you can apply to receive the product for review. And BECCA was one of the ones I saw. I was really curious in testing out this foundation here. This is the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Crème. I never know. Do you really pronounce it that way? I don't know, but I like to. I got the shade Shell, or I picked out the shade Shell, so fingers crossed that works for me. I'm excited. I always say on Octoly when I apply for products that I only give out 100% honest reviews, so I'm excited that BECCA said, yeah, that's totally fine, and they sent this my way. So just so you know, this video is not sponsored, not getting paid to do it. I did get sent the product for review, but that does not influence my review at all. Like BECCA agreed to. 100% honest reviews as always. So let's go ahead, let's hop on over to BECCA's website. We can read about it really quick and then we can go ahead and start putting it on my face. Like I said, this is the BECCA Ultimate Coverage Foundation. It's gonna set you back $44 and you do get the typical 1 ounce of product. They have 20 different shades available, which is awesome. The fairest being porcelain. There you go. And then we kind of go through the light colors here as you can see. But then there are absolutely some deeper light colors. Definitely got some mediums in here. And then I would definitely say there is a decent selection of deeper shades. Here you can see them all lined up on different models' arms. So you can see, I think they've got a good range of lights to mediums to deep colors. So yay, BECCA. And this says it's going to be full coverage, 24-hour wearing, water resistant, enriched with intense pigments and water to achieve natural, weightless coverage. It's coverage without the cake, but I like cake. And again, you can just see the range of colors here on the models. This is a best-selling liquid foundation that's supposed to be great for all skin tones and types. To apply, it says just 1 pump to perfection. On a well-hydrated face, apply 1 pump of the Ultimate Coverage Foundation. And then of course, BECCA is trying to sell one of their brushes, but overall, you know, BECCA is suggesting to use a brush, starting at the center and working your way outward. Repeat until your desired coverage is achieved. So yeah, sounds great. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and sing the song together and then we can go ahead and start putting this on my face. Let's test, hot mess or the best. Zoom you in a little bit. My skin is okay at the moment. I've definitely got a couple things right there on my forehead and I'm starting to feel like I'm getting some things here beside my nose. I switched up one thing in my skincare routine and my skin doesn't seem too happy about it. But yeah, this is what we're working with. My face is very well moisturized and hydrated at the moment. Let's crack on into this. It's a very pretty bottle. It's very BECCA-esque, you know. I feel like it looks like the highlighters that she makes and the bronzers and the blushes. They all come in that round kind of UFO saucer thing, but it's that nice matte soft packaging and I just like it. It's very lightweight as well. She's got BECCA on the top of that. I think I mentioned, right? I got the shade Shell. So let's go ahead. I don't remember them saying to shake this, but I just feel comfortable shaking my foundation first. I also feel comfortable putting on a primer when I test out a foundation. And fellow glasses wearers of the world, do not fret. I will be putting on my glasses later today. I did yoga this morning and I've got some stuff I need to get done and I would rather not have my glasses on for that stuff, but in a couple hours here I will be putting those on, 2 or 3 hours maybe, so we will be able to see how this performs under the glasses pads eventually. I've also got some pink tools here. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm gonna be testing sponge on one side, brush on the other, just because I like to see if there's a difference, just in case, you know, because some foundations definitely apply better with a brush and some definitely apply better with a sponge. So I don't know, it doesn't make a difference, but I like that the pump, it's clear on the tip of it. So let's go ahead. Oh, I get so nervous when I first start out a pump. Oh, I think I heard it. Maybe not. Okay, so I got about half a pump there, I would say. It smells like foundation, you know, that foundation smell. Let's go ahead, dot this on half of my face here. So this definitely has a lighter coverage to it. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, it feels very, very light. Feels and looks very, very light. I mean, it's blending out easily enough, but I'm honestly shocked just because it said, you know, full cover. And I mean, it did do some coverage, don't get me wrong. I just, when it says ultimate coverage, I expect a pretty decent coverage for my face, and especially when, you know, online they said 1 pump for the full face. I don't think you're gonna get full coverage from 1 pump of this stuff. Oh, I've got a hair. So itchy. But anyways, I got another half pump here. I'm gonna put this on this side of my face with a sponge. No idea what kind of accent that was. A made up one, that's for sure. Alright, so sponge definitely gave much less coverage, like way, way less. I think, can you tell the difference? I definitely can. Especially like right here where I've got some dark spots covered on this side. Not so much on that side. But there you go, for comparison's sake. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and build this up. BECCA did say that you were allowed to do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my darndest to see if I can get some more coverage here. I mean, it's not like you need full coverage. I don't know, when something says it's ultimate coverage, I'm like, where's my ultimate coverage though? So I'm gonna highly suggest not using a sponge. I feel like I don't know what it is, because this is a water-based foundation, but I feel like for some reason the sponge is really, really absorbing it and just not making it look very nice as I continue to use the sponge, I know. But I felt like the brush did me much better. Do you see that? Even just using the brush, the leftovers on the brush, I'm able to get some of that back on my nose where the sponge just like completely absorbed it. There we go, there it is built up a bit. So it was able to build, that's for sure. Although I will say, it is a little difficult to blend the 2 layers together when you build it, if that makes sense. I feel like you can definitely kind of sort of see the line between layers there, but I tried. It is what it is. I'm just glad it took away the redness there on my forehead zits. I don't love the way it's looking on my nose. I've got a bit of a small dry patch right there. Like I said, I think it's because I changed up one of my skincare things, but I don't know that I would recommend this as of right now for dry skin, just because I don't really like the way it's clinging there. But otherwise, I think it looks good. I think it looks very healthy. It looks like a cream foundation typically looks on my skin, you know? Like a bit thicker than a normal foundation, but I think it looks alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup here. I've got a couple videos I want to film in between, just a couple other makeup things, so it's gonna be a little while, probably like an hour-ish, hour and a half before I check in with you guys again. It is currently 11:10 in the afternoon, but regardless, I will be checking in with you all in just a second here on YouTube land. Ready? Ding! Alright, so like I said, it has been a while here. It's been a couple hours, hour and a half. I think the foundation is still looking good. I had just filmed an eye tutorial and then also a lip product that I'm testing out today. So yeah, I think the makeup looks really good. just as a whole, and also just the foundation. It feels really super comfortable. It feels very, very lightweight as of right now. Like I said earlier, I don't love the way that it's looking on my nose, but we'll see throughout the day if that gets any better when my oils come through. But I think it looks really good on the rest of my face. And I totally forgot to talk about the flash photo test, but here you go. I had taken the photo. I think it looks really good in the flash photo. There are definitely a couple shiny looking spots, but I think overall it just looks really smooth and really healthy and really nice. I'm excited to see how this ends up doing throughout the day, and also to take you guys along with me so we can see together how this foundation does on my very oily skin. I've got one more video that I want to film here, and then I've got some errands to run. Well, maybe. If I have time, I'm gonna run the errands. If not, you know, it's not the end of the world, but I've also got a therapy appointment. I need to go to the grocery store, and then I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna film a mukbang, and then I think that's, well, and then I need to get work done. And then I think that's it. So it might not be the most terribly exciting vloggy footage type day, but it's gonna be a day I will be checking in with you all periodically when I can to show you the wear and everything. And in any case, I will just end up seeing you all at the very end of the night. So I will see you all then. Bye!
What I do, what I do, da da do, da da do. What I do, what I do, da da do, da da do. What I do, what I do, da da do, da da do.
Good evening. It is, the end of the night. It is currently 1:38 in the morning. I'm so tired. I'm ready to go to bed, but today was a good day. Claps and snaps aside. You know, I got all my stuff done. I got 5 videos filmed, which feels really good. Got a video edited, uploaded for tomorrow. Got my therapy done. I got my grocery shopping done. You know, life is good sometimes, isn't it? When we get things done, yes, I would say so. And you guys, I think this is what we're on, like week 4 or something straight of having winners for foundation. At least I think this one's a winner. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you agree. But I think we got something here. I think this is something I can and will be working with. As you can see, did it get oily? Oh heck yes, you know, this is the second time I've looked oily today. And I did start to feel oily about maybe an hour ago, but you can see I just blotted it off. This does a great job with blotting. I feel like in general, this stuff is not transfer proof in the sense that you can see a little bit of foundation on the blotting sheet. And also if you touch your face throughout the day, you might notice a little bit of foundation on your fingers. But this is one of those foundations where, like, even though that's happening, I really don't see much transfer off of my face. Like, there might be a little bit of wear underneath my glasses frames, but like not terribly, you know, where my cheeks touch them or whatever. It stayed really well on this pimple, and I feel like when I have pimples like this, usually foundation just melts right off of them. This was mostly lightweight feeling. Once my skin got oily, it definitely felt a bit heavy. It didn't feel super heavy, but it made it apparent that I have foundation on. Now that I've blotted my face, it really, for the most part, I feel like I'm wearing foundation, but I feel like I'm wearing a very light foundation, you know? I think my oils mixed really nicely with this foundation, especially on my nose. I think it made a lot of that cakey dryness look a lot better throughout the day, so I'm not sure that I would recommend this for dry skin. If I'm remembering correctly, it said this was for all skin types. I don't know that that's ever really true for any product. I just personally can't see that being true. Who knows? You guys should absolutely let me know in the comments down below if you have dry skin, if you have tried this foundation. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you just feel meh about it? I would love to hear from you because I clearly do not have that experience. But I can say with oily skin, I enjoyed this, and I can absolutely see myself using this, you know, just alone or as a mix-in. Like, I could see this giving a little bit of extra added coverage, but without weighing whatever foundation you're mixing it into down, or, you know, you could water it down with a watery foundation. You know, I think, you know how some foundations you're just like, this is gonna be a good mixing foundation, you know? This one feels like that. I mean, like I said, I could definitely see myself wearing it alone as well. I don't know that I could see myself wearing this during the summer, just with how, you know, with the greases coming through and it feeling heavy once my grease came through. I've got a feeling in the summer this wouldn't do so great and that it would feel really gross throughout the day. I could be wrong. It is not summer anymore, so I cannot tell you that for sure, but that's just my guess. But hey, since we're going into fall, we're going into winter, I'm not going to have that problem for a while now. So as of right now, first impressions, I'm really excited. You guys know me getting a product does not influence my review, and to prove that to you, I've got my pause rating system here to give you a numerical view on how I felt about this product. P stands for performance, A is for application, W is for worth the price, and S is for shade range. For performance, I think it did great. You know, there were a few little hiccups, I guess, in that it does transfer a little bit and just that it does get a bit heavy feeling once oils come through and everything. But overall, I think performance was really good. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 4. I'll give it a 4. Yeah, I feel good giving it a 4. For application, definitely no good with a sponge, but BECCA didn't recommend that I used a sponge. With a brush, it was mostly good. I felt like I had to work not harder with it, but I did have to work a little more than some other foundations to get it to blend really nicely. Maybe using a different brush will help, you know, we'll see. But for application, it was okay. It was okay on application, so I'll give it a 3.5 on that. For worth the price, it's so hard for me to say. I feel like when I'm personally buying a foundation and I'm spending high coin on it, I mean, this is a more expensive foundation for sure. I like for it to be, what would the word be? A year-round thing I can use, you know? Like, I don't want it to be season dependent. And that does seem like how this one's gonna be. I can't say for sure. So is it worth the price? I think it's worth trying. I definitely think it's worth you giving a shot. But on worth the price, I'll give it a 3.5, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5. And for shade range, I mean, what, there were 20 some shades? Or 20 shades even? And it looked like, anyways, from the models that they put on the website, that it had a really good range of light to deep. I thought, right? I mean, please correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of times these things look very different in person compared to online, but I thought it seemed like a good shade range. There's always room for improvement, for sure. So, I'll give it a 4.5. I think that seems fair. I feel like it was a good shade range. I'm sure there are some shades missing. Like I said, you'll have to let me know based on seeing this in stores. But I really do think a 4.5 is good. I think that's good. Overall, all of that being said, this gets a 15.5 out of 20 or a 3.875 out of 5 paws. I think that pretty much sums it up, and that's mainly just because I do think that this is going to be a seasonal thing for me and my very oily skin. I really can't see myself wearing this in the summer, but I am excited. I do think this is a great add-on for a mix-in, and like I said, I'm excited to keep on trying this on its own as well. But I also can't say that this is like holy grail, it knocked my feet off. That is not the saying. It knocked my socks off. There we go. Former option is a little scary to think about, but thank you to BECCA for sending this my way. I really appreciate it, and I had a lot of fun and everything testing out this foundation. Like I said, I'm happy to have it in my repertoire. And then more importantly, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful in seeing whether or not this is going to be a foundation that you're going to want to check out in the future. If it was, please do go ahead, give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, Hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!